you feel is holding you back from conquering your goals? You know, those big, scary goals that you think about, the ones that maybe keep you up at night a little bit later than they should because you can't quite get them out of your brain? Well, Do It Scared is a book that gives us some encouragement and a few take action points on how we can start to approach some of those big, scary goals. I'm Heather Kerwin, co-founder of Habit Maker Mama. Today I'm here to chat all about Do It Scared by Ruth Soukup. We are Habit Maker Mama, giving you back time, energy, sanity, and health through teaching habit formation in a monthly box for mothers who desire personal growth. Today for you, I'll summarize the 5 major points from the book and give those in relation to mom life, habit formation, and truly personal growth. The first part of this book is 7 different fear archetypes that Ruth has discovered through a survey that she conducted. And these archetypes help to describe the personality of an individual and give you ways in which this personality type impacts the fear that you have and what might hold you back, and also how this could be helpful for you as a person. Now, I didn't necessarily love the fear archetypes because I feel that it can kind of hold you into a box and make you think that you cannot get out of this certain personality type. And so I liked to think about it a little bit more fluid, that you may not be defined as being your fear archetype. I considered myself both the rule follower and the people pleaser. So within the rule follower, this is somebody who feels that they are constrained to following the rules and that it helps to dictate them and how they go about things as having a nice set of rules. So she recommends for the rule follower that you make sure you practice self-compassion, that you treat yourself kindly and you talk to yourself like you would a friend. I found this a really valuable takeaway because it can be pretty easy to get hard on yourself when things don't maybe go exactly as planned. So I like the thought of being compassionate towards myself. The other fear archetype that I had according to her definitions was people pleaser. I definitely fall into the category of not enjoying being judged and feeling like people are judging me. So something for myself is trying to work past that and not worry so much about what everyone else is thinking, because at the end of the day, it matters most how you feel about yourself and, you know, the most important people around you. That's what we took away from the fear archetypes. You can go to her website where she has a quiz and it will help you discover which of the 7 fear archetypes best fit your personality. Again though, don't hold yourself into the box of this archetype. You can be many different parts of personalities and you aren't just one type of personality. So don't get too hung up on what your result might be. All right, let's go to the next point. One of my favorite parts of this book was Ruth's willingness to be vulnerable and relatable with us. She really let us in on some of the life lessons that she's learned. She doesn't call them mistakes, she calls them life lessons, and how that shaped her as a person. She's willing to open up that she dropped out of law school, that she had very severe depression, and that she wanted something more than her role as mom, that she loved being a mom but needed something else in her life. And I really appreciated that she was willing to share this with us, because those are obviously personal, deep things that can be hard to open up about. And I think that really helped me connect with her, knowing that she is a mother, that she has had some things in her life that didn't quite go according to how she thought they might go in her big plan. So I really appreciated her bringing us in on that journey so that we could know more about her and get to know her as a person. All right, let's go to our next point. All right, we are getting to habits now, which is exciting. Ruth Soukup talks about how daily habits determine what we will get done. I really loved that she says our daily habits determine what we will get done, because I think this is so poignant to the idea that what you do every day in a consistent manner will dictate what you can get done specifically. For example, if I am like here, starting a small business, If I did never do anything on my small business, I wouldn't really get anywhere. Every day, in the morning and in the evening, I work on something related to the business. If I wanted to become a more healthy person, then I particularly would need to look at my exercise and my nutrition and make sure daily I was doing something consistent related to my big goals. So what you do daily matters, and it's the consistency that really makes all the difference. If you're just doing it once a week, once a month, you're really not going to see much result. But if day in and day out, you're shaping your habits, you're going to get somewhere. So remember, habits matter. They matter a heck of a lot, and that's why you're here. Stay with us, because next we're going to be talking about what you can do to overcome your fear. Action is the only antidote to fear. If you want to live fearfully, then never do anything. But who wants to live that way? That's not really a good way to go about your whole life. So you must take action on something. Let's say that you are a mom who's been on a maternity leave for a long time and you're thinking about going back to work. Or maybe you've thought about starting your own company. Or perhaps you want to lose a little bit of weight. So where should you start? The first step is by starting with a small action, something that can build your confidence and get you moving on your way towards your bigger goal. If you wanted to be that mom going back to work, start by updating your resume. If you want to start a company, write down an idea for that company. Or if you're saying, I want to lose some weight, start by taking a few more steps each day. You don't have to make huge leaping actions every day. They just need to be consistent actions. Consistent small actions that will get you to bigger goals in your life. This will really end up getting you to the identity of the person that you want to be. If you're thinking, I wish I could be more successful. I wish I could be healthier. I wish I could be a more purpose-driven person. This is how you do it. You start by taking some action. Here we are for the final point of Ruth Soukup's book, and to give us this somewhat a controversial point, the idea that balance is overrated. This was a bit of a controversial point within my group of friends and the Instagram community of habit makers, because she worded this in a little bit of a way that I think kind of hit people like, balance is overrated? I don't know. I feel like my life should be balanced, or actually I agree. Here's how I took away the point and what I really think she's trying to get at. She's trying to say that not everything in your life can be the most important thing. If you'll remember, we talked about essentialism in one of our previous YouTubes, and we described essentialism as the idea that you need to really think about what matters most in your life and prioritize those things. Not every single thing in your life can be the most important thing. That's just how it goes. And Ruth is giving us this same idea that you truly can't have it all. You can have a lot of things and be successful in many different areas of your life, but you can't be 100% a business person and 100% a mom. You're gonna have to make sacrifices and give and take somewhere in order to be successful. So at some point in your life, you're gonna have to decide what matters most to you and prioritize those things. So that's what she means when she says balance is overrated. So not everything in your life can be the most important thing. You know, you can't 100% be a businesswoman and also 100% be a mom. You can't 100% stay home and 100% go to work. It just doesn't quite work like that. Now you can still do, maybe let's say 50% go to work and 50% stay home, something like that. But at some point in your life, you're gonna have to decide what matters most to you and prioritize those things. You can have a lot, but I think the idea of having it all puts a lot of pressure on yourself that you have to do it all. And you don't have to do it all, but you have to do what matters most to you. I really enjoyed reading Ruth Soukup's book, Do It Scared, because her vulnerability and relatability really connected with me. I thought she left us with a few good points about saying, hey, sometimes you just gotta get out there and do it, take action, and you might not always know what you're doing. I certainly don't always know what I'm doing, and for the most part don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to step out of the box and say I'm going to try something new. I hope you enjoyed reading this book with us. We are so excited because our book club is going to be moving to our private subscribers only community. This is where we'll really get to engage with the book and get a little bit of a deeper level of connection and find out your thoughts on the book. So So if you've been holding back and thinking, man, I really want to read these books, but I just don't know where to start, don't worry, we got you covered, because in our subscribers only community of Habit Maker Mama, you can join us. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk later.